Good morning, everyone. Welcome back with another lecture with another video. So, in today's video, we will study and we will focus intermediate literature lessons uses for Henry Pickett of the Magi to teach theme analysis, narrative structure, deconstruction, and evidence-based writing. We begin by distributing materials, printed story copies, highlighter for annotating character decisions, um, graphic organizer, mapping flat to theme, and digital dictionary for vocabulary like sacrifice and irony. The warm-up activities pre-knowledge with the who question. For example, we have a question that describe a meaningful gift you give received. Oh yes, uh, it means that describe a meaningful gift that you give or receive by someone, you give to someone. So why was it significant, and also it discussed that why was it significant, followed by explicitly stating today's objective. By lessons in, you will identify the story themes, uh, dissect its structure, and write analytical paragraph using transition. Moving to instruction, students silently read while highlighting key action, revealing motives. For example, the sentence that James Selling has watched. I then model structure analysis using a visual plot diagram. The first point that we have in instruction is exposition. In exposition, we mainly focus on economic hardship city. The second point that we have is rising action, uh, selling pre-arched position, the climax, gift exchange scene, and the last one is resolution. And resolution, we will mainly focus on ironic revelation used as gift. So next, I project a writing sample. The theme is that love demand sacrifice. For instance, Della sell her hair because she values Jim Jai's over beauty. Consequently, their mutual sacrifice reveal love, a non-material nature. Here we dissect the topic sentence, text evidence, and transition word because consequently, during guided practices, pair collaborative and on graphic organizer, structure, the first one is structure, the second one is evidence, and the third one is theme connection. So student draft evidence sentence, Jim sacrifice power laugh outweigh possession, while I calculate to address misconception, for example, clarifying irony and tragedy. So the other point that we have is independent practice require drafting one analytical paragraph. In independent practice we have uh, 5 to 4 points. The first point that we have is the clear theme statement. The second point that we have two story example. The third point that we have the transition. For example, the word we have dear for, the other word that we have in contrast. The fourth point that we will discuss is vocabulary. For example, we have a word cherish, we have our futility, and after that, student then fee edit using a check list, the topic sentence present, evidence linked to theme, and transition use. At the last, assessment amplifies three methods. The first method is write and rubric. 40% themes accuracy, 30% paragraph structure, and 30% grammar. Oral question and answer. So the first question that we have, that how does the climax create irony, and after that the verbal summaries to gauge comprehension. Finally, we connect back to the warm like Dela and James, your meaningful gift likely in one sacrifices, which is where true value lies. So why this works sequentially flow, we focus on the material, we focus on the whole question, and also we focus the instruction of the instruct model. At last we focus on the assessment. So Morning embed pedagogy. We also study the embedded pedagogy. The morning in the morning, for example, the word which we have the I do. So after that, the morning embedded pedagogy. The second option point, the second practice that we have is the guided practice. For example, we do. And the third one that we have is the independent practice. For example, you do. Yeah, you do. The third point that we have is the key focus areas. And the key focus areas, the students will mainly focus on the literary analysis. For example, the word we have the irony and the sacrifice. Also the structure, writing pipeline, organizer, and the draft revision. Assessment alignment, objective map directly to rubric criteria. So if you have any question regarding this, you have any question regarding the fourth, the this lesson plan, so you freely ask, and I will be available for the answer. Thank you so much, and see you and